An all-party conference was held in Pakistan's Gilgit-Baltistan demanding immediate release of over 50 jailed Uighur women who they claim have been implicated on false charges of terrorism by China. These women have been arrested from China's Xinjiang province, which shares very close geographical proximity to Gilgit-Baltistan. Many Uighur women are married to Gilgit-Baltistan locals. Their husbands say that the arrests have destroyed their family life.
की जो ख़वातीन वहाँ अरेस्ट हुई है उनकी वजह से बसे बसाए घर उनके उजड़ गए हैं, बच्चे उनके दर बदर हैं, न उनके तालीम का कोई सही निज़ाम है, न उनकी देखभाल का। हमें पाकिस्तान से वहाँ जाने नहीं दिया जा रहा है और वो जहाँ गए हैं उनको वीज़ा एक्सटेंड किए बगैर वापस भिजवा दिया गया है।
Activists say Uyghur commercial and cultural activities have been gradually curtailed by the Xinjiang government. There are complaints of severe restrictions on Islam, with fewer mosques and strict control over religious schools. China has been accused of intensifying its crackdown on the Uyghurs after street protests in the 1990s and again in the run-up to the Beijing Olympics in 2008. Since then, there has been a long history of discord between the two communities. Joining me on the broadcast is WION's correspondent Siddhant Sibal. Good afternoon, Siddhant. What is the provocation for these arrests in the first place?
The provocation is the fact that China is fearful that the Uyghur minority in the Xinjiang autonomous area might be indulging in extremism, because that's something that worries Chinese a lot because of the minority population. China has earlier also taken action against the Uyghurs in that region, but this is the first time it's impacting Pakistan. But let me tell you, there is a population present in Pakistan itself. About 3,000 minority Uyghur people live in Pakistan, around 1,000 in Rawalpindi and 800 in Gilgit, and they have linkages, cultural linkages with their brethren in that region of China. And this time around, 50 women have been arrested. Their husbands are, of course, in Pakistan, and that impacts them. But China has its own insecurities, especially when it comes to minorities and, of course, Uyghurs. We saw massive protests in 2008 in which many buses and things were burnt, of course. But let me tell you that Pakistan has been cooperating when it comes to such things in its territory. Pakistan has earlier extradited many Uyghurs from its territory to China after the indulged in activities which China believed that was fearful of its own national security.
Also, Siddhant, China and Pakistan have been all-weather allies. Now, does something like this put a strain in that relationship?
Well, it doesn't put a strain in that relationship. They're all-weather friends. These are minor irritants, primarily to assuage concerns of their own population, the Pakistani people who are married to these women. But it won't majorly impact, because remember, Pakistan is majorly dependent on China for its practically all its needs. Now China is building the China Economic Corridor, the CPEC, that's part of the One Belt, One Road initiative. That, of course, we have seen that report that it will majorly impact Pakistan's, actually, sorry, apology for that, but Pakistan's political stability, because many believe that it might make Pakistan its vassal state, China's vassal state, primarily because Pakistan will be majorly dependent on China. And let me tell you, the Pakistani Prime Minister, Mr. Abbasi, will be leaving for China for the summit. It's called the Bao Summit, which is the Davos of Asia, and he will be sharing dais with the Chinese President Xi Jinping. So that shows the closeness both the countries have. And of course, with this connectivity, so-called connectivity project, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, it extends from Gwadar and, of course, Karachi, and one of the most populous provinces of Pakistan, Punjab, till China. And that is the region which has seen the protests, and that's why these arrests have taken place.
Right. Thank you, Siddhant Sibal, for joining us with those updates.